Hello, I am Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So off camera, I recreated our expedition and today we're gonna start a new quest line. Here you will see in a moment what that is, and I think once we are done with this quest line, we'll just head north and try to explore the rest of our starting island. We are still looking for gems. And other than that, what else do we want? Don't care about these resources. We have bones, we have wood, we have leather. No, just gems. One of these three, and I think I'll be quite happy. Okay. Once we are done with that, we can start exploring other islands. But before we do that, I'd like to get better gear because on the other islands you can run into some pretty nasty things. I want to be ready for them. Okay, let's start moving. We can go directly to this location, to the blacksmith. We can skip the story, I think. Someday I want to try to attack him because I've never done it. The difficulty 8 fight, it's just so much. I've never risked it. I probably never had the gear good enough to even handle it. Yeah, he's basically just gonna ask us to find his granddaughters, as you can see here, and that will reveal like a couple of locations on the map that we have to visit and find out where they are. So let's skip this. And that revealed, let's see where it is. There's one, there's another one. And that's it. I thought there were three locations actually that would be revealed. Maybe I just don't remember this correctly. Okay, so we have to go in the wrong direction. But at least it's not that far. Okay, go. By the way, how are children doing? I checked that at the end of the previous episode. We have like 5 turns, right, before they grow up. I don't think we'll be able to get another level up unless we get very lucky with random events. Okay, go. Yeah, we're expecting children. I met this nice demon lady here, and she said that because we are half breeds, we need to prove we can be Rusalkas. Otherwise, we are no better than the befuddler's bastard, whatever that means. So we have to try to make this child into one of us. How? So we can't handle this. Or maybe we could try it. Difficulty 5, but we still should be close enough to the village so that we can use the people there, because most of the people that we have who are specialized in the intellectual challenges are in the village, or I think all of them are there. Just straight up fight. I'll just keep talking. Oh, that didn't change anything. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, we can use the people from the village. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just hope that we get the correct ones. We definitely need to have our Zherka in our hand. If we don't get him, then we are in trouble. And ideally we need these 2 and Bogdan. Like these 3 would be great. The auto resolve, nope, that's a bad idea. There he is. Okay. That is Bogdan. So it seems that the game prioritizes adults over children. This might not be a bad battlefield. It's pretty narrow. So I'll just... wait, this is ranged? Can I get something better than this attack? Like, do we have someone with a good shield who could stand in front? If I... Let's see, I can position here. I want to see the numbers that we are up against. Oh, that's a true damage. Damn it. Do we have a ghost? To soak up at least one attack. How much, or how many hit points do you have? 50, oh man. 8.5. Do we have that ghost? Well, first we want to use the actual combat characters. So that's the main source of damage. But look at their survivability, and then the true damage is gonna destroy us. Ghosts to soak up at least something. You should have 2. And the other one is here. Yeah, that's just the one shot. This is also one shot. 24, 48. No, that's not enough damage. I need to do some more damage to this one. And I need someone fast. Ideally ranged and fast. That might be a bit of a problem. I hope they don't have... Oh, they do have ranged attacks. But this attack is not, like, that bad, as long as we can get rid of this in time. 11, 8.5. So, ranged attacks. You don't need that much. Let's say 5. Let me do the math. So this is the same card, so we have to go through 54 damage. Or 54 hit points. That's 8 and 24. That's 32. Then the Jerka goes first in the second round of combat. So once again, 8 and 24, it's 32. And 24, that's 56 actually. So we should be able to kill this one before it does anything. If I could somehow find a way... No, I won't be able to use Jerka again. I only have 2 points. Do we have anyone who can do 22? That's what we are missing. I don't think we have anyone who would be able to do 22 damage to kill this in turn 1. What I could do... I could just use Bogdan. Here. He has a decent shield. And I could use the throwing dagger. But I don't think we really need it. I'd rather use some kind of a... Actually, wait, if I buff up the ghost, it's not gonna change anything. I should probably buff up, let's see, 9.6. I'm gonna attack this. I should probably buff up Bogdan. Or place something here. Don't have that much damage. What if I slow down this one? That could work, right? So that I'd kill it before it can attack again. Still a bit nervous that Bogdan might be in trouble. Especially if they play one more card. Yep, there it is. Although, is that the problem? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This is okay. So now we take out this one. That's still a lot of damage. This one should attack the Sherka. This one is gonna kill Bogdan. Crap. I knew it. I should have placed another character on the map. Just anything that would soak up some of the damage. 6.5, 8.7. That's what, 15 damage. Okay, we're gonna need... Actually, we can use the ghost as a shield again. And do it this way. 1551. Where is the second ghost? Not here. Where's the second ghost? You have the second ghost. There. .5, 48, 50. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So losing 19 sanity on our Sherka is not a problem because his maximum is like 60. Problem is that Bogdan relies heavily on his shield, and when the shield is broken, he runs out of hit points very quickly. So he may actually just leave us now. See? One or more characters has below 30% sanity and their morale is reduced. Their damage is lowered and there is a chance they will leave your group. Improve their morale by providing variety of food. Click to open affected group inventory. So what types of food do we have? 1, 2... This doesn't count as food. This is like spices, so we have to just use it for something first. We could try that. Do we have some options? Oh, this would be an option. I wouldn't be able to do or get that much, but still something. Or maybe... Oh, that's that booze thingy. No, let's not do that. We can do this and get the food variety. Is there anything that increases sanity? I think cats increase sanity, right? But Bogdan can't have a pet, so that's not gonna help. Please don't leave. And there's still the second location. You're ambushed. I don't want to give them anything. I think we can handle some goblins. Manually, I guess. So we have to go first. Yeah, we want to go fast. See how tough they are. 20, that's a lot of damage. It's gonna be again a ghost time. I could increase the shield of the ghost so that it survives the first attack and then shields the second one. Okay, let's move our warrior to the front. And before I forget, let's get that shielding. I hope we have it somewhere. Come on, someone has to have that shield. Actually, it's our warrior who has protect others. Really? Only warrior? I thought we had someone else with the ability to shield people. Or I could just place the second ghost here. How many points do we get? 3. So there will be 2 points to shield someone up and another point for the second ghost or raid. That could also work. So I'll just wait. I want to know their exact positioning. You can see that they're not doing that much damage. Okay, first the shield. It actually protects 2 people. 1. Don't think that the warrior is gonna have a problem. Just in case I missed something, I'm gonna shield up the Zherka. Confirm. And there I wanted to use the second wraith here. And it will soak up the damage from both attacks. So basically, the center of our line shouldn't take that much damage. The warrior will take some damage, but handle it easily. The most dangerous mob here is just gonna waste 44 damage on like a fake target. They could still play one more card. Oh, there is one more card. But it's pretty slow, 19.5. I hope you'll be able to kill it. If we can't, well then the ghost will soak up some damage. And it still should be fine. What is this? Just confirms the only target we can hit. Finish him out. Here we wasted a lot of damage. Yeah, that's like bad coordination. It's fine, our ghost will tank the damage easily. But we wasted that splash damage, not splash, the cleave damage from the sword. Because I didn't really check the initiative enough. Okay, let's finish off this stupid boar. Now we finish off that goblin. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Once you have these combat pads, the fights become so much easier. Always the problematic attack, you just soak the damage with the pad. And problem solved. So what did we get? Some experience, research points, not much overall. But we can still keep going. Discover hidden chamber. Grab it. And what the heck is this? Dazzling artifact made out of. I don't even know how that. This is enchanted leather, I think. 1.4 degrees physical shield. It's not that good. I've just never seen this picture. I've never tried to craft the artifact from these materials, so it surprised me a bit. But 37 topaz is not bad. Okay, so now we go back to the dwarf. Yeah, we get some level ups, but not for our children. What did we get? Strength of the Swarm for one of our scavengers could be decent. I don't really care about reliable argument on a scavenger, so I think I will go with Strength of the Swarm. And this is our hunter who got again +2 perception. So that's exactly what we want. Confirm. How is Bogdan doing? On 0 exactly? Yep, we need 2 more turns. Then he should be fine if he survives those 2 turns, of course. How far can we get? 5, 6. I want to explore. No, not explore like really explore, but to try to find some fights like this, because that means experience, right? So let's just find them. What is it? Double warrior, gather, and the healer. Can we? I think I can just accept this outcome. It shouldn't really hurt that much. Victory with injuries usually means just very light injuries, so I'll accept this. Well, It is light injuries. We can heal that in 2 turns. That's some experience. I'm still not sure it's enough for children to get the level up in time. And keep going. 1, 2, there we go. This way. And let's make sure we heal up. We can pick up some wood along the way. Next. Nope, wasn't enough. So no matter which way I go, I won't be able to talk to the damn dwarf now. And I think on this turn, our child grows up. It's missing like 1 experience or something stupid like that. No, not yet. We still may have a chance. But I'm not sure if we get some experience when we talk to this guy, so let's find out. What did we get, by the way? Quite a few things. Okay, so we that reminds me, just quickly research here. When I try to research the terrain with 800 points, or you can see that we have 2 different terrains to research. So with 85 points, it should be more or less 10 turns to research the terrain, but it says 19 because this time says how long it's gonna take to research the whole stack, basically. So 2 different terrains. I'm just answering a comment. That's why the numbers didn't fit last time, because there again there was a 2 stack of the creatures that we had available. That's why the timer might have seemed odd. What else did we get? The research point, some food, and finally we are not in danger of losing Bogdan anymore. Great. Now let's talk to the dwarf. I'll just thank him. We got the experience. Oh, that's interesting. What did we get? Dazzling robes. That's not bad for a light armor. 6.9 shielding from an armor that's so light is okay. Steel mallet, that's 200 weapon, 178. It's so heavy because it's made out of steel and silver. And the damage, well, damage isn't bad. 2.0 for a mace is decent because mace can actually hit quite a few tiles. It can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So the damage adds up, but it's just too heavy. Iron crafting tool, we can get rid of that, I think. Yeah, I don't like these combined tools that have a little bit of everything but are not really good at anything. And the clay crafting tool, look how heavy that thing is. 3.5 point research is not bad, but when it weighs 121, you just don't want it. And we are done. Again, we can't move anymore. We can't move because we have all these heavy items now. So let's check the inventory and see what we can dismantle. We can definitely get rid of the clay crafting tool. That's really garbage. We can get rid of the iron crafting tool. See, the weight is going down, but maybe I'll even have to leave something behind. The dazzling artifact, do I care about that? It's based on wisdom and destiny. 1.4. I think you'll be able to craft better ones. I don't like it. It decreases shielding. Now let's get rid of it. 1291. I'll get rid of the mullet. 1159. Is there anything else? No, but we should be able to move again. Yeah, we have 2 movement points now. So how far can we go? Come on, camp again. Next. Please, please, please. I thought that the level ups might kick in first, and then the child would grow up. So this one, It's the 3 wisdom, 3 perception. We have all the options. We could try a healer, but I think we have a better candidate for a healer and the other child that currently has like 5 wisdom. So we could make this one a hunter. I think going for a warrior is a little bit risky with only 2 strength, so I think I will try the hunter. Or could use 2 healers, honestly, or 2 Jerkas and the healer. No, let's actually do it. Let's actually go for the healer. There we go. He succeeded. Good. There's a level up. Perception-based ability, we don't care. Let's go for battle orders. Sometimes it is useful, especially on high level, but I definitely rather see something else for a warrior. It's not exactly a character that wants to have a support abilities. Okay, let's get home. We'll leave the materials that we found. So we don't care about enchanted leather, steel, silver, all the gems, leather, iron, clay, bone, so much useless stuff. I think we're gonna take our Zherka with us this time. The robes can stay in the village as well. Let's leave this. Now we have enough food and wood. It's 42, 28, but we take 1 more person, we're gonna need more food. I'll just take more wheat. 40, 50, 60. Wait. This way. 60. Okay, now we have enough for 30 days. That's more than enough, I think. Does our Zherka have a pet? I think he had the cat. No, he has a goat. Okay, fine. The increased group carry limit is still useful. Later, when we get multiple warriors that each are really strong and really increase the carry limit, we don't really care about goats, but for now, might as well take it. And where do we start? Let's just go this way, follow the coast. Oh, maybe. Let's go this way. It's easier terrain. Excuse me. Okay, now in the village. Where's the healer? Here. I think he should be pretty good at researching stuff. Or maybe not. Wow. How is that? Or crafting? 82. How is Bogdan? Bogdan also sucks at researching stuff. Okay, well, this will be fine, I think. Except we need some gear for our healer now. So what's that gonna be? Let's check his strength. How much he can carry. Where is he? 275. Well, that's not much. I think we have found... the owner of the dazzling robes. We can just give him the scroll. It's based on wisdom, so that works. Not the best gear, but I think it will be fine for now. Okay, next. And yeah, we didn't get that one extra level. And this is gonna be the second Zherka. Hopefully. Yep, and she's even attractive. I don't know what attractive means. Probably means something, or does something with like children. It's more likely to get a child, but I didn't find the description anywhere, so I'm just guessing. The important thing is that we succeeded, and now we have one Zherka that can always join the expedition and one that stays in the village. I also need gear for her. She's also pretty weak, but look at the stats. Okay, scroll and 135 points exactly to work with. What are our options? Oh, the healer is not working. I forgot to give him a job. Well, we'll fix that as soon as possible. Let's see, what do we have to work with? We need something light. What about bone and gems? That should be pretty light. 95. But it's not enough for elemental armor. What I could do... I could research... Where is it? Level 3 medium armors, because this will give us a bonus to essences, so we will get 20% more, which is easier to make the elemental version. And also will open up some more combinations. Not real interested in the metal as the main material, because they're just too heavy, but the secondary material wood could be something. Okay, so now when we use bone and gems, is it gonna do anything? No, still not good enough. What about... I think the problem is the bone as the main material. I can try wood as secondary, but I don't think it's... Actually, it is just enough. Let's see how heavy is that. 113. We can go for something heavier. Retaliation, not really a big deal. It's based on what? Destiny, strength, and intelligence. That's not bad. 10 shielding. If we use just pure wood, 133.5. It's 12.6 without the retaliation. We used wood and gems. 115, 11.3, no retaliation. Just out of curiosity, 25.1. I think this might be the best option. 10. Oh, you know what? Let's go for the retaliation. The difference in the shielding is minimal, it's just 1 or 2 points. And the tiny bit of extra damage that we get thanks to the retaliation could actually make a difference at some point. So, confirm. How long do we need? A long time. Okay, let's send more crafters 6 turns. 6 turns is fine. We can wait 6 turns. I think I'm gonna attack this group. Actually, we can use a hunter, so we don't even have to attack. Let's save. I hate fighting them, like in the physical challenge. But when you have a hunter, it's not a problem, it seems. Oh, look at that. We got ancient wood. It's actually a decent reward. Still trying to get experience, hoping that at least the third child gets 1 more level up. I wanted something here. Oh, really? the ancient wood got somehow transferred to the village. We are not burning, and that's important. Just making sure we are not burning the ancient wood, because the ancient wood is tier 3 material. Which way do we go? This way. There's some granite we don't care about. And there's a level up for our gatherer. What do you want to take this time? Let's check his stats. Wisdom and perception. And of course we get stats based on strength, int, and the mysticism. Well, I guess I'll take showing off again. We'll get level 3 this way. But again, not exactly the skills that I'd like to see. Okay, let's get all the way to the coast. There's elven wood. Good to know. Okay, we can give this guy grain, and we should get rewarded. 1.8 gathering for our gather is not bad, and we also got a cat made out of monster bone and eggs. This is not that good. I mean, nice bonus for a little bit of food. Okay, keep going. There's the level up for the child. So at least one managed to make it to level 4. The question is what we are gonna do with this one. It's also stacking up wisdom, but we don't need another heal. Actually, we could use maybe another healer. Thing is, we could now definitely use one more warrior and one more hunter. At least one more warrior. So we'll just wait for another child. Let's take wisdom. We already started with that, so confirm. There's nothing here. Next. Come on. Yeah, this is so much easier when you have a hunter. Okay, and actually, let's visit these ruins. Closer look. Seems to be old dwarven burial ground. An unusual find. You spot a wrecked group of grave robbers who get here before you. Definitely don't want to share anything with them. Let's just attack them. So, that's a bandit, that's a scavenger, and these are scoundrels, and they have a wolf. I should be able to handle that manually. Okay, this is poison damage. Let's start. Well, again, we want to go fast. So we deploy our damage first. That's already almost 50 damage on the board. This is not a problem. More damage. Okay, this is fine. We could use a shield right here. And we have the last move. So, we don't have a choice, right? We have to wait and see what happens. There is the wolf. Probably should split up the damage a little bit. Here. So now... Oh, this one can hit whatever. That's 13 damage anywhere. Then this one can only hit the ghost. And the wolf can only hit the hunter. The 6 damage will be soaked up by the scavenger. So it's divided quite well. And our most fragile character can only get hit by this, which would still be a problem. Oh, I know it's gonna target... Let's see, can it target the... Yeah, it can target the Jerka, because I didn't realize Jerka doesn't have maximum amount of hit points, so this is gonna be double damage. Oops. That's 26 damage right there. Jerka is gonna die. And this is a piercing damage. Well, it doesn't really change anything. I think I made a huge mistake. So I can't hit this. Oh man. Okay. Oof. Okay, now we have to make sure that this thing goes down. This is of course just one card, so both disappear. Now we take out the wolf, so that's all the damage gone. And this is their combat path, so it doesn't really mean anything. It's gonna be back next turn again. Okay, so that's their warrior. That is... No, it's not warrior, that's the scoundrel. Just rely on the shield. Hopefully this is gonna work. I don't want to have any surprises. There is a surprise. But... Actually, it will be a hit no matter what. Well, I'll just deploy more damage then. Let's go with fast damage. $17. Yep, they should be going down. You see how annoying the pads can be. Doesn't really matter, right? Just hit something. That was the double toss, so both are going down, and now we kill this one, and that should be it. No, there's still one card in hand. But it's good now. It's only 3 damage. In the end, I think I'm quite happy with the result. It could have been much, much, much worse. And as a reward, just a mental blessing and some basic materials. Oh, and granite that we'll just leave behind because it's too heavy. 4.8 experience is nice though. Oh, hey. Oh. Accept. Crafting skill. Experience. Research points. I think this will be all for today. The last fight was a close call. Let's not tempt the luck anymore. Overall, I think I'm quite happy with this episode. We have a healer, we have another Sherka. So now we have good groups, both that stay in the main base, and then with one more character, the expeditions should be pretty decent as well. Now I think we want to start thinking about a ship. How much wood do we have? Let's check that before we make a cut. A building. We don't want these large ships. They require a lot of materials and are insanely heavy. Sailboat will be enough. We have 132, so we can make a proper sailboat that weighs, well, 1,000 is a lot. Maybe I should make it lighter. 10.2. If I made it, let's see, can we make it out of lighter materials? Like 40 wood and 35 bones. 560. It's still pretty heavy. If I use gems and bone as a base for 17, that's probably the best. That's a very, very light for a ship. And the carry limit and the movement, it's decent. This is ship for exploration, so we are not planning to like use it to transport huge amounts of material. For the transportation, we'll probably just make something like this. It's even faster, but it's pretty heavy, so we'll need a bigger group before we get to that. Or maybe we'll just do something crazy like this. You can see it's much heavier, but it gets extra stats. The group carry limit is also pretty nice. Takes forever to craft though. We'll think about that next time. I just wanted to know if we have some decent options. I think I like the bone gem combination. I'd really like to see how the final ship looks like when your crafting materials are enchanted bone and the gem. That has to be a spectacular view when you see that thing on the water. But well, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.